The New York Knicks are expected to sign Matt Ryan very soon, but this has major implications for the Knicks as they need to sign multiple players, and Ryan could potentially sign with someone else if the Knicks don't hurry up and sign him, and we have to break this down. So what's up, guys? Welcome back to Knicks Digest. It's Chris here, and we're going to jump right into the video because the New York Knicks, they acquired Matt Ryan through the G League draft the same way they brought Landry Shamet in. They were the 1 and 2 overall picks as the Knicks had both the first and the second overall picks through G League trades. And they plan to add both to the roster eventually, but what's happening is the New York Knicks, they're waiting for a second just to figure everything out. Essentially, if you wait till November 5th, you do get a bit of a break on the money. You just get to pay a little less, and the Knicks are trying to avoid that second apron as they can't go over it. And because of this, the Knicks are going to have to wait it out a little bit before they sign Matt Ryan, who they have been revealed to be expected to sign as we all believed. Now, as mentioned by Peter Boat of the New York Post, Matt Ryan, the 27-year-old forward from New Rochelle, New York, who has played for 4 NBA teams, including the Celtics, Timberwolves, New Orleans Pelicans, and Los Angeles Lakers, was selected first overall by the Westchester Knicks in the G League draft. The Knicks still need to get their roster from a 12-man roster to 14, and they're expected to sign Matt Ryan, but they haven't yet officially, because even a slight delay on the paraded minimum salary will help the team stay under the second apron on the salary cap. Now, that happens on November 5th, so the Knicks do have a bit of leeway here, and that's going to be helpful. One thing we know for a fact is that the New York Knicks do, in fact, want to sign Matt Ryan. Tom Thibodeau appears to be a big fan of Matt Ryan's game and thinks that the Knicks should add him for more shooting, and here's what he said on the matter. As he mentioned, he said, obviously, when asked in the press conference after last night's game, he said, obviously, Landry Shamet is going through the rehab process, and we're excited about Matt, just because of the skill set. The shooting, you feel like you can't have enough shooting, but we like both guys a lot. Now, that's where Matt Ryan really comes into play here. The man is quite the shooter. Last season, shot 45% from 3 with the New Orleans Pelicans, and on his career, he's quite the shooter as well. As Ryan, throughout his career, has shot 41% from 3 along with 40% from the field. The man is here for one reason. He is going to shoot threes in abundance. That is where all of his shots come from. He's just there to be a sharpshooter off the bench. Gives the Knicks a little bit of size, being 6'6". Could help the team out a lot. Just get some more shooting on that roster. It's going to be helpful to have Matt Ryan on this team, and they're going to sign him on November 5th. Here is the one fear about all of this. Matt Ryan is expected to be signed to an NBA roster despite being drafted by the New York Knicks, or by the Westchester Knicks per Stephen Bondy, an NBA roster, not the Knicks roster. A team can go out there and effectively sign Matt Ryan away still. Just because the Knicks hold his G League rights doesn't mean a team can't go in there and find a way to acquire Matt Ryan. They absolutely can sign Matt Ryan if they want. Ryan wants to be on the Knicks, though, and he knows that a contract from the New York Knicks is coming, and because he knows a contract from the New York Knicks is coming, he has the ability to be willing to wait it out because he wants to play in New York, where he's from. He went to Iona Prep, which is a school, I want to say, in Westchester. And I know it's so bad that I don't know that, being from New York. And I actually went to a Catholic high school also. I have friends who went to Fordham Prep. I know Iona was their rival. That's about all I know out there. But I never cared about Iona Prep, dude. I played football in high school for like a year, and we didn't play Iona. I think they were really good or something. Who cares? Matt Ryan was a great player at Iona Prep. He went to multiple colleges throughout his time. Sharpshooter, always is a sharpshooter in the NBA. He's had big moments with the Pelicans and the Lakers. And now we're seeing this new-look Knicks team. They need some depth, and Matt Ryan gives them depth, and he played last season on the Pelicans. He gave minutes. The Knicks will use Matt Ryan. They won't just bring him onto the roster as a bench piece. They will put him in the rotation. They will use him in games, and that is exactly what they should be doing. The Knicks now, they have to figure out what they want to do, and they have to make sure no one's going to steal Matt Ryan away over the next week or so before they can go out there and officially sign Matt Ryan to the New York Knicks. Now, the Knicks desperately could use Matt Ryan out here, as the Knicks have taken the least three-pointers per game this season so far, which is far from what the Knicks like to do. They like to shoot the three. They have a 5-out team. It's not exactly clear why they're not shooting any threes, especially when you look at three-point percentages. The Knicks shoot at the 7th highest three-point percentage. It's just they're taking less threes. Look at everyone else on that list with their 3 points attempted. The Knicks are the only team in the 20s. I mean, Boston's shooting 50 threes a game. You have teams like Charlotte shooting 40, 44 nearly, and a bunch of teams in the 40s. And then there's the Knicks shooting 28% of shots from threes. When you have a starting lineup full of shooters, it doesn't make any sense that the Knicks are going out there and they're doing that. Also, because they're 14th in points. This team should be way higher than 14th in points per game. I know it's only 3 games in and they're totally going to figure it out and they'll get there. But once they start shooting threes, specifically when you look and see, all right, the New York Knicks, they shoot threes at an efficient clip. If they start to shoot more of them, the points are going to go through the roof, and they're going to be able to win games. They would have beaten the Cleveland Cavaliers if they shot more threes last night, most likely. They have a bunch of shooters. You have Mikal Bridges and OG Anunoby, who are great shooters in the corner. Both of them shoot well above 40% from corner threes. Why don't you use them? Use the fact that Karl-Anthony Towns is the best shooting big man in basketball and get him open threes. Jalen Brunson's one of the best shooters in basketball. Get him open threes. This is how the New York Knicks will go out there and succeed. It's very important that they go out there and find a way to do this. And Matt Ryan gives you the ability to go out there and do that. And Landry Shamet does also. But the thing is, Landry struggled last season from 3. Only shot 34% from 3 last season. Now, he did shoot 42% in the corner. He played well in preseason. You have to imagine that if he were to go out there, he would shoot very well for the New York Knicks. But this does not just fall on, oh, they don't have enough shooters, because they do. What this falls on is the fact that head coach Tom Thibodeau needs to figure out a way to get the New York Knicks open threes and just get them threes in general. Tibbs does not like the fact that the Knicks have not shot over 30 threes in a single game yet. Tibbs likes when the Knicks shoot threes. The Knicks are a team built around shooting a lot of threes. Matt Ryan's going to help with that because all he's going to do is shoot threes. It gives you more shooting. As Tibbs mentioned, you can never have enough shooting. Right now, the Knicks have a lot of shooting, but they're not doing a lot of shooting. They're going to have to figure out a way how to fix that, and one has to imagine that that is going to happen. Now, I want to see the Knicks figure out a way to pick up both Matt Ryan and Landry Shamet. It would be interesting, but it also makes you wonder what's going to happen next with the New York Knicks as a whole. Looking at the New York Knicks, they might need another big man. They might not. Ariel Huckporti looks damn good, and that's going to be huge for the team. But do you want a more established veteran in there, or are you comfortable waiting for Mitchell Robinson? Even if you sign both of them, you're still at 14 guys. You could trade Precious Achiuwa, who makes $6 million, and acquire guys on smaller contracts, potentially even 2 dudes, get a 15-man roster. They're going to convert Ariel Huckporti, though, which is important to mention because they have 12 guys on the roster. Huckporti's getting that conversion, so that's a 2-way contract. That's 13. So I guess if you do sign both Ryan and Shamet, if they could make the money work, then we will see the Knicks find a way to get that 15-man roster. It'll be at 14 very soon. November 5th, they're going to sign both Precious Achiuwa and Matt Ryan, and you better believe I'll be doing a video on it when that drops. So guys, make sure to subscribe, like this video, turn on post notifications. Have a great day, and go Knicks.